I'm going to talk about an artist here that is controversial, but I've never been a huge fan of. Beyonce. This must be a theme. We've got like the two eyes. Blackbird has two eyes. Levi's has two eyes. I'm curious what that means. Here's Beyonce and Post Malone. Post Malone, Levi's jeans. Got some chunky guitars, but then we got like an 808 kind of bass thing. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. I'm liking the imagery they're using too. It's really, really, you know, they've got a whole brand going. There's a mountain and it's kind of grainy and the footage, and then you got the little car and the almost like a Las Vegas sign with a woman's leg going up and down. It's all a brand, a vibe. Oh, nice harmony. Definitely some auto-tune slash Melodyne going on there.
Our vocal track. So it's in here. So we're looking at a few things here. We have these blobs of audio. We have these lines. And then we have these parts right here where it's these little vertical lines on the blobs of audio. So that is sound. That's your vocal track. The line, that is going to be the vowel sounds, and the line is the pitch of that audio. If you want to change an individual note and fine tune anything, you just come up here to the pitch tool and grab this, and you can basically drag this note wherever you want it to go.
But for the most part, I've heard these vocals are pretty, like, not super processed. I mean, I'm sure they're super processed, but they sound natural. They kind of got that Melodyne in one little place, and they used it as an artistic effect. That's kind of what I'm hearing. This is my favorite one so far. It's got a beat to it, but without, you know, without like the actual drums in there. I mean, you got like an 808 bass frequency, but you don't have a beat, but you can hear it. And maybe it's going to come in here. It grooves. Here's some drums. They got a drum set in there, which is, it kind of feels like it could have a like a drum sequencer, like a beat to it, but it's got a drum set, which is, obviously they're calling to that country thing. They're calling to that classic rock idea. But it doesn't come in. It's just a fill. Interesting. A little Post Malone. Dude, his voice sounds cool. It was like, I didn't even hear it almost. I gotta go back. He came in like, what? Come here, sexy little thing. Sounded just like it, blended so perfectly. Rattle that snake. What? Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe let me rattle that snake with my venom. I can't. I grew up Catholic. I'm sorry. It's funny to me. Yeah, she's spitting bars. Bars. God light shining through the in-between. Thigh gap, saddle, his leather seat. I can hear them, either they're taming it or he's taming it, but it's coming out that little, it's being tamed. I like those harmonies. They're just like, whoo, they're warm, they surround you. You're my Renaissance. Good little callback there. I like the idea of just that same idea. It's just pushing and pulling the modern, the old, and it's I would not call this a country album. Maybe that was on purpose for them to kind of brand it as that. It should just trick everybody, but I mean, it's good. It's not a country record in my opinion at all so far. It's a pop record, but it's got elements of it, and I get it. That's kind of what the whole thing is I mean, Lady Gaga did it. She put the cowboy hat on too. And she said, "I'm going down home and I got my jeans on and my white tank top." That's exactly what Lady Gaga did. And so now, Beyonce's doing that version of it, and I'm only comparing it because that's the thing I remember from a couple of years ago when that happened. It was very similar, where it was like, I'm going to strip down. I'm going to do a different thing. So I think it's really cool. All right, I might continue this later. If you do like what I'm doing and you enjoy these videos, maybe you throw me a tip on Venmo, $1. Just get out your phone, little at Topher James Music. If not, it's fine. I get it. It's these days as a musician, it's just we're out here trying to create content, trying to create music, and just working all the time. I really enjoy these videos, and I enjoy watching people react to music. So this for me is just really fun. I do have a Patreon page. I've been posting my reaction videos, just kind of early releases. I did participate in the Shaw Brothers record, my brother and I. So that came out a couple months ago. It's called Blood Harmony. You could check that out at shawbrothers.bandcamp.com. We are working on a podcast and filming it as well. The Shaw Brothers podcast on Spotify, it's already out. It's on all the streaming, it's on all the podcast networks as well. TopherJamesMusic.com if you want to check out what I do. Thank you for checking this out. Peace out.